Because that in itself was a symptom of a problem in the teams he was in. It was teams where they would depend almost solely on him. He had to do everything all the time, and he arguably was probably not the best teammate you could have. We have plenty of compilations where you see him just, you know, showing emotions, negative emotions and whatnot. Now, I don't think that I need Nico to be at 130. Would that be good for G2? Yes, but it's just if we put these numbers into context, when he was performing like a superstar, it was like, you know, that meme was like everything is fine. He's drinking tea in front of the fires, like with fires everywhere. That's how it was. Yeah, Nico is fine, but it's fire everywhere. Now there's no more fire. He just has to do his job. But I put a small letter to that one.
Yeah, I say 130 is maybe a bit too much to expect, and I agree. If that was the case, then I think that's a symptom of some problems within G2. But I'll take him for 125, and I think we could.
I'll have a 125, please.
Yeah.
Well, we need to get into our map veto as well for this series. An interesting one as well, because we haven't seen these two teams clashing in a minute. So do you feel like there's going to be, is there any kind of telltale picks that are coming into this one?
Well, I think a good tell could be Blade talking about it with Banks during the interview. Yeah. I'm not exactly sure if he did what I think he did, but I do believe if we see Mirage, Nuke and Dust 2, we might have just been a little bit spoily, but that was fine. You know what, that was fine because ever since they have played together or against each other, that was about 7 months. So it's been a minute. Both teams have evolved in terms of map pool. Now we have the Mirage pick from G2, that makes sense. Navi goes for Dust 2, very, very safe pick again. And we have Nuke as a decider. I'm gonna be honest, if this goes to a third, I could favor G2 with that Nuke, but it could be a 2-0 Navi.
Yeah, I think both teams are super happy with the map pool. They play into each other. These are the 3 best maps for both teams as of right now. They play them all to a high level, and that's perfect, right? We want the best maps and the best teams to go up against each other so we can see who are really the better ones today. Also, it's maps who leaves for individuals to shine. Simple on the server, Electronic on the server, Nico on the server, Hunter. There's so much individual skill, and I love to see it.
Pick coming into it and hoping to keep a hold of their tournament life and catapult themselves straight to that grand final versus Gambit. So much on the line for both of these teams, and we're delving into the action after a short break.